Looking at the welterweight division, a lot's happened since your last fight. Tyron lost again. Leon Edwards can't really seem to get a fight. Stephen Thompson's now calling him out, which never really happens. And then, of course, Khamzat just kind of broke onto the scene. So I know you want to fight above you, but a lot's happening in this division. So what do you make of the division as a whole right now?
It's just chaos. And it's cool chaos because once the matchups start getting made, I mean, it's gonna be fireworks. I mean, you got so many different styles, so many different personalities, a lot of rising prospects, guys that are ranked, guys that are unranked. There's a lot of moving parts to it. It reminds me a lot of what lightweight was back in like 2018. You know what I mean? When you had Ferguson as an interim champ, you had Conor as a champ, you had Khabib on the rise. You know, it reminds me of, you know, the lightweight division back in the 2017, 2018, around that time. But yeah, you know, I think just matchups got to be made. I see where Leon's coming from. I mean, it's like I've wanted to throw my ring in the hat to fight him, but it's like, why would I even try? He's on an 8-fight win streak. I'm just gonna be. It's just gonna be. I'm not a big Twitter beef guy. I don't like to get. I'm not really into that type of stuff. But it's like, why? He's not going to take the fight. I think the Wonder Boy fight would make sense for him. I know they're both managed by the same. They're both Paradigm guys, I think. So I don't know. I could see why guys are holding out, and I could see why guys want to jump up and fight ahead. I mean, Kazmat's. I mean, from what I've seen, the guy's legit. I mean, he's like a dual threat. He could fight at 70, he could fight at 85, and he could beat contenders, I think, in both weight classes. You know, but it's like you can see things from Wonder Boy's side of things too. It's like you know, he's earned his spot. He's put his time in. He's fought for the title a few times. You can't. I think the fans are easy to jump on him, as they always are, to say, you're a pussy. You know, you need to fight this guy. It's like, well, dude, he earned his spot through a lot of hard work, through some losses, through some wins. Can you blame the guy? You know what I mean? That's a tough fight. Kazmat's a tough fight for pretty much anybody at 170 pounds. Doesn't mean he's not beatable, but you know, I respect these guys' stances, but at some point, something's got to give, matchups got to get made, and the division's got to get some movement. So, hopefully, I can shake things up here soon.
So say you get healthy and they approach you with the Khamzat fight, who might not be ranked, but he seems to be the biggest name that people are talking about now. It's like, as a fighter, do you look at that, or are you still like, I want to fight above me rather than the biggest name?
It's still. I mean, you got to think about it like this. He beats a guy. Like a veteran, let's say hypothetically he beats a Wonder Boy. Now it's lucrative. Now it's like, hell yeah. You know, now he's proven that he's the real thing. But it's like, I lay it on the line. He beats me. He takes my spot. I beat him. They're like, oh, it's a flash in the pan. You know what I mean? And I probably don't move up the rankings either. So it's like, dude, I'm trying to fight for a world title. And it's all about, you know, you got to do smart business. You got to do good business. You got to do smart business. But the guy's legit. I respect the skills. I just don't know if that's the fight that I would want right now. He beats a guy, gets ranked, different story, you know. But if at this point in time, it's like, I can see why all these guys don't want to fight him. It's not that they're look, there's not a guy on the roster that's afraid of anybody. Okay, that's just when someone says that, oh, this Joe Smo is afraid of John Smith. Like, fuck no, dude. This is the fighting business. We're all here for a reason. But you know, it's all about doing business. This is also a business as well as it is a sport. So you gotta do smart business.